Okay, your birthday is your real new year. This is Unlock Your Solar Cycle. Upon your birthday, you begin a brand new cycle of 7, according to the 7 classical planets: the Sun, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Okay, this cycle is most known as the Rosicrucian order. We'll talk more about that in a more detailed occult matter. So every year, you go through a phase of 7 planets. Each cycle is 52 days. Your first cycle is the sun cycle. The sun cycle is when we focus on your reputation, okay? This is where you're really going to be gunning for your self-interest. You'll be a little bit more selfish. You'll be a little bit more about yourself. You can receive a lot more favors from people in high positions during your sun cycle, okay? You can receive more career advancements, more favors overall. So this doesn't mean that it doesn't happen for the rest of the year, but for the first 52 days after your birthday, your sun cycle is so powerful that basically you want to use this to help push forward your image, your reputation, your identity, your self-interest, and what you want in career. Now, what I have here is an example of how the cycle would look like. So for instance, if a person was born on September the 4th, right, their first cycle of 52 days, the sun cycle, would be September the 4th to October 25th. Okay, now your second cycle, the next 52 days after that, is your moon cycle. This is a journey cycle. This is where you may travel by water. You may move your home locations. You may have a home renovation. You may spend more time connecting with your mother. It's not necessarily a time to push out and spend too much money, but you may be looking to use your money in a more profound way during this time because the moon is connected to money. If a person was born on September the 4th, then their moon cycle would be October the 26th to December the 16th. The cycle after that is considered your Mars cycle. This is your energy cycle. So this is going to be when you have the most vitality. So if you're looking to really push your physical boundaries, this is the time to do it. Also, sexual activity will be strongest at this time. During your Mars cycle, you can count on it every year that this is a time when you want to push yourself physically, exhaust your vitality, work on your endurance, your persistence, just really working your Mars energy, okay? And this is especially if you have a Mars that isn't as strong. This is a time to really get comfortable, get, really connected to your Mars. If a person was born on September the 4th, then their Mars cycle would be from December the 17th to February the 6th. Now, the cycle after that, the next 52-day cycle after that would be Mercury. This is a mental cycle. It's a time to write, time to be creative, time to have new ideas, time to not be too tied down or committed to anything. It's a really time to focus on being honest, being connected to your truth. It's a great time for commerce. And just being a little bit more connected to the details of any circumstance that you may find yourself in. So your Mercury cycle is an important cycle too, and it's a very mental cycle. If a person was born on September the 4th, then their Mercury cycle would be from February the 7th to March the 30th. Now, the next 52 days after that is your Jupiter cycle. This is cycle 5, right? This is connected to your success, achievement, blessings, protection. It's connected to getting some maybe good luck. It's a time when you could work on projects. You definitely want to publish things during your Jupiter cycle, get them out and about, get people connected to what you created on a more massive distribution level when you are in your Jupiter cycle. Okay, if a person was born on September the 4th, right? So you just count those 52 days and you put them down, okay? Then their Jupiter cycle would be March the 31st to May the 21st, okay? The following 52 days is your Venus cycle. Your Venus cycle is actually considered a pleasure cycle. Some would say a vacation, but it's more pleasure. It's about amusement, entertainment, being creative, enjoying the aesthetic of beauty. being beautiful, looking at beautiful things. This is a time when you're going to nurture your relationships, get more connected to your romantic relationship, especially, but also nurturing your friendships, your family relationships, the ones that you know you can add a sense of beauty to, or add a sense of beauty to your life. If a person was born on September the 4th, then their Venus cycle would be May the 22nd to July the 12th. Okay. Now, the cycle after that is your Saturn cycle. Now, your Saturn cycle is going to be connected to being more serious, having dealing with like what comes after you, right? Like what you're going to leave behind, dealing with elderly people, finishing things, ending things. And this is the cycle just before your birthday. So this is a time where you're in a little bit more isolation. It's a critical cycle. It's a time when you want to spend more time safely protected in your home, taking care of the last minute things that you need to tie up before your birthday comes back around again. Okay. If a person was born on September the 4th, and then their Saturn cycle would be July the 13th to September the 3rd. Okay. So that is your personal cycles. Definitely take this information and run with it. And I will see you guys and enjoy that.